Never good to lose games, but you must be proud as a coach with that defensive effort the other night.
Yeah, 100% right. You still get the same feeling at the end of it when you've lost, but I suppose as time wears on, it's easier to get over the loss, knowing that there was plenty of effort there. But it's a standard that we've got to maintain for the next 8 rounds. If we can do that, I'm sure we're going to win our fair share of games. But the challenge is being up at that level again.
Was there times where you were sitting there thinking, they're going to go in, we're going to crack soon?
No, I was pretty confident. The energy in the defensive line was good, the talk was good, and that's if you can get that right, that's half the battle. Even with 12 men, we had to come up with a couple of missed tackles. We just put ourselves under too much pressure with 12 men. It was unfortunate, but structurally our defensive line stayed good. They were positive right through it. And after the game, it was a good upbeat feeling after the game, knowing that the type of effort that went in.
Usually the word is it's another game this week, forget about that one, but is that the case this week? Are the blokes going to use that one to fuel their fire this week?
No, we just got to take the effort out of it. If we do that, it's going to take good sides to beat us. I think the Tigers were at about 90% completions, and we were still in there swinging with 3 or 4 minutes to go. So if it takes that to beat us, it's going to take good sides every week to beat us.
The effort that I saw this morning, there was no Monday-itis around this morning. Was it abnormal, or are you happy with the way the boys trained Monday morning?
Yeah, it was great. And when it was just a flow on from how we were after the game. We sometimes it's good to be away. You get to spend that night away together and talk about things that you don't normally do when you play at home. From the time we got on the bus in the morning, everyone was positive and looking forward to this week.
And suffice to say, one game you don't have to get them up for it, because it's always enormous. The same old story. You got them at home this week.
Yeah, the Bronx at home. It'll hopefully the Gold Coast people get out behind us. I think it's going to be a super game. Both sides approaching some good form, and there's a lot at stake. As far as the competition table is concerned.
You're on the getting near that danger zone now after a couple of losses the last month or so. Is that obviously adds a bit of onus to your team to get there?
Yeah, I think everyone's in danger zone at the moment. If you look at yourself on the ladder and think you're comfortable, that's not a good position to be in. There's 16 points up for grabs, and no one is safe of a semi-final spot yet. So it's not beyond anyone to lose 6 or 7 in a row. So there's no one safe, and no one knows what the cut-off point's going to be. I think we're in for a final 8 weeks like we haven't seen before.
Princey, would you expect Princey to step a little bit more this week? He wasn't quite up, kicking-wise, he wasn't at his best. Do you think he'd be 100%?
Yeah, well, he's still late on 2 tries from kicks. He came up with some dropouts, so his short kicking game was definitely what we missed the week before. If we had that the week before, we win the game. So that's his role in the side. He's just there to get us around the park and come up with some results from our kicks, and he did that for us. And there's no doubt, coming off a hamstring, it's tough. What you do at training doesn't mimic what you do on a game at all. So he got his way through that game 100%, and he'll improve from that.
Cardi, what's it like as a coach? You see your boys winning and losing, but then you turn on the TV and you see a weekend of upsets like you have. How is that as a coach, just to see the teams winning and losing? And
I don't really pay much attention to it, to be honest with you. I'm more concerned with who we're going to play the following week, and you go mad if you follow form. You only got to look at the tipping comps around the NRL. There's no one. If you're tipping at 50%, you're going all right, I think. So I don't really look at results. It's just more look at our boys and how we can improve for next week's game.
Just the Zillman and Bodine went pretty well out wide, didn't they? You expect them also to improve,
they did. The more they play together, the better they're going to get. Bodine's a real natural footballer. He's he's showing more each week that he can handle the centre. And Zillman, I think he's played his best 2 games for a long time out on the wing. So maybe he might have found a bit of a spot out there.
Now, no, you didn't want to talk about referees, but are you going to make a submission to Finch or something like that, or written?
No, I've done that before, mate, and you get nowhere. You just got to accept that they're going to make mistakes. Sometimes you get the good end, sometimes you get the bad end.